Salutations everyone, this is Razor Guys, and their Overwatch video here today playing Ana, my favorite character to play, my most played character, and I tend to do fairly well with her. Just got to Masters for the first time this season, playing mostly Ana, and of course winning every single time I play Moira because she's broken, right? She's just too strong. Speaking of too strong, we have a Bastion on our team, super broken hero. They also have their own Bastion. They even have a Torbjorn here at the start, which I think is the one that switches to Bastion. By the way, they have a Junkrat going on right now. So, Ana, right? She's got the Sleep Dart, she's got the Anti-Nade, she's got the Nano Boost, she's got the hit scan healing potential, she has the sleep, shoot, reload, cancel to nade to shoot melee combination on a slept target. It's great. There's a lot of things that you get to do as Ana that you don't get to do as others, and there's none better than hitting a fat sleep on a high value target and winning the game with those exchanges. Now, when it comes to playing Ana, a little Ana 101 here for you. There's a few things you need to immediately at the beginning of the game, you need to realize. You need to realize who is your nano target and who needs to be slept. So, you have a Genji on your team, Nano Blade, easy. Soldier on your team, Nano Visor, easy, right? You've got a Winston or a Reinhardt, that's a nano. If you don't got those DPS ultimates lined up for you, those are easy. I've always liked nanoing Brig when she's going in because she's not going to be getting killed and she's going to be doing a lot of passive healing and sort of being the tip of the spear of that fight and doesn't do no damage, right? She can, when she's not getting annihilated, do a decent chunk of damage. And even nanoing a Coalescence I've found values in. And another thing is you need to find out who your sleep targets are. Now, I've had a lot of experience throughout the years in the Rein v. Rein experience via the Ana. Charge is a guaranteed sleep. There should be no reason why your enemy Reinhardt gets a pin, because that is such an easy sleep every single time. They feel like they're invincible, but they get slept and boom. That's an instant easy charge for your Reinhardt because they're just a sitting duck, and if your Reinhardt has that off cooldown, that's easy, right? Or you get the anti on them and there's no way for them to heal. Maybe they get the BAP lamp out there, or maybe they don't, but you are going to have the ability to, because they're swinging their hammers at each other, you don't have to worry about that shield. You throw the anti on them, that's a guaranteed swing. You put the sleep on them, you're going to have a damage advantage, and they're going to try. They knew what they got slept, so they knew they were free to pin, but they weren't free to do everything. As we clean up point B here, which we all know is so difficult to do. If you take that first point and you do not get the high grounds established early, that can be the entire ball game. That's what makes Shambali Monastery such a difficult map to play on offense, is that second point getting uphill, because they can just keep shooting down on you if you don't win that fight early. So pinning Rhines, easy sleep. Your other responsibilities, I mean, just look right there. He makes it too easy for me, right? Our Bastion's going to crack their shield, and they're going to have to invest a lot to turn this around. I hit the anti, but our Rhine is down, and we're going to exchange a couple kills here, and we're going to reset. So, Bob, that is your responsibility. That is, you have the only power to mitigate Bob in this fight. I hit the anti on the slept Rhine, target him out because I know he's there. Nothing can stop him from dying if anyone gets any focus on him for the next 2 seconds, because he's not getting any heals. So, as an Ana, it is your responsibility to track certain ultimates. Bob being number 1, High Noon, as you can see right here. I did not have mine ready because they hadn't had it yet. I didn't have it in mind, but we were in good positioning. Our Baptiste, or our Bastion was there, and he's stupid, broken, overpowered. Remember, there are no damage characters that can stop Bastion. There just isn't. There's no tanks that can stop Bastion. Bastion is just super stupid broken in this game, and nobody seems to notice or care for whatever reason. But what can you do? You can sleep him out of that all-powerful slow-moving turret form, or at the very least you can anti him in that form so he can't be kept up whilst getting focused, especially by a tank, right? If you just get a little bit of help on that slept or antied Bastion, that is honestly the best way to deal with the Bastion, because D.Va can't eat that up. Sigma can't block and absorb it. Rein's shield can't take it. Ramattra's shield doesn't last long enough to take it, and that's his only form of defense. Even while it's blocking, he's not going to be able to take it, right? Even if he's nano boosted and, you know, umbrellaed, there's still nothing that can stop the amount of damage that Bastion does. But what can stop him? You can stop him for a little bit when you hit that dart. At the very least, you can anti him to pressure him out or get the kill. So that Bastion's super duper prevalent, has been since launch, and I find Ana, to be honest, be the best way to deal with him. It's not a great way to deal with him. There are no great answers to him, but it is at the very least an answer, which is more than almost any other character in the entire game can say, especially playing at the lower ranks, right? The metal ranks. High Noons, you know, it's going to take him at least half a second to pop that off with any sort of lethality behind it. So he's stationary, right? That is probably going to be an easy sleep. Barrage, she's stationary. That's an easy sleep. These are things that you are going to have to track. And as Ana, playing from her position, you are at a unique, you have a unique responsibility because of your position. You're going to be in the back line. You have a hit scan heal, so you can heal any sort of flyers. You can heal the tank as far away as they go, as long as you still have line of sight on them. Great for a leaping Bastion or flying Doomfist or Winston. I think it's a Bastion there. I meant a leaping Winston. A flying D.Va, right? She has the ability to survey the entire field, make callouts, call out any sort of flankers, and of course anything that you sleep or anti should be quite obvious to your teammates still, but at the very least you can try. You have that sort of position to survey the field and make those shot calls. Now, you know, I make some mistakes in this game. I missed the sleep on that Ramattra that would have won that tank fight at the very least. So you're going to miss some antis. You're just going to barely miss hitting that around that corner, or your teammate body blocks you or something like that, or they body block a nano, which, you know, there are certain controls in order to stop that. But you are going to have to hit those skill shots. Sleep dart's on a 15-second cooldown. That's crazy. Your anti-nade, it has big value. You mostly want to use offensive anti-nades, not healing them. If you're getting grabbed, then yeah, you heal your team, try to keep them up. Or say the team fight hasn't really turned yet, nobody's died, but let's say your tank got hacked and they're taking a ton of damage. You throw the healing nade, you keep them up, wait for that to wear off, and then you're good to go. But mostly you're going to want to use it offensively to deny that healing. And we get to see the denied healing on our stats now, and I've already denied almost 1,200 healings. That's 1,200 heals taken off the board in this game already. That's only not even 9 minutes into the game yet. So, get the value off of the sleep. Try to keep the Cassidy up, but by now, our Rein is back, and we can capitalize off of that big sleep that I had. We were able to get the Cassidy away, get him healed before the Rein to come back and win this fight. So, here I'm going to call out the Bastion, making a flank. Good play. People ignore flankers like crazy in this game. But I'm not one of those people, and I have the ability to do something about it. So I'm calling out, pinging it. I get the sleep, I ping it again, wait for backup, and Bastion is out of the equation. And instantly the fight is won. Instantly the team fight is won, because they lost their queen off of the chessboard. And we still have ours, and we still have our tank, and everyone else, because we're all alive. So now is it only a 4v5, but they lost their biggest value character, and we still have ours. So that's just the ability that Ana has, and if you play her right from the right positions, sometimes you're going to want to be aggressive, sometimes not. And here again, I'm going to see somebody's moving over there. Someone's going to the same spot that Bastion was. I wasn't sure who it was, but I'm going to call it out, and I'm going to wait in this corner. So I'm going to pause it right here and tell you about my thinking. I know someone is flanking. I don't know who it is. So I'm going to take this position, and from this position, they're not going to see me. They're going to come up these stairs, and I'm going to see everybody by the cart, and they're going to be drawn to them. I can still heal them for where I am. I am unscoped, so when I heal, I'm not leaving tracer rounds. If you're not scoped, then your Ana heals do not leave a trace. So they don't know exactly where I am unless they're using audio cues. So I can then surprise them once they turn this corner. As we're going to play it out, I'm getting my heals in. I'm unscoped, so they can't see that I'm in this corner. I'm going to hear them again, and then I'm going to ping it. Like, here they come, here they come, here they come. It's Ramatra. That's asleep. Guess what? I just won the team fight again. Wait for the backup. Anti-pin. Team fight over. It doesn't matter what their Bastion's about to do here, because I'm just going to nano him and secure this fight. We took out their tank. That's the ball game. They're going to go on a weird little flank here with their Baptiste and their Junkrat. Our Cassidy takes care of the Baptiste. Our Rhine took care of the cart thanks to my nano. I didn't have to worry about needing to heal him. We can work on that flank, and we didn't lose anybody else, and we're already in a better position for this next team fight because only the Ramatra has respawned at this juncture because they were split off because he died early, and then 2 more died, and then 1 more died, so now they have to wait even longer for this next team fight because we staggered out those kills, all because I made one little call out. I noticed someone was flanking, and I made the shot. Their Ramatra can't do anything with his block when I sleep him and Bastion is blasting his ass open. So they're going to have to use all of their ultimates just to get this crucial second point. And sometimes that is going to be what it takes. Sometimes you bank all 5 ultimates just to get 1 point, and while that might not be the most efficient way of using your ult economy, sometimes that's what you need, and that can be the difference between blowing those ults early or just saving them to throw them all at once and hopefully guarantee that win. But if they didn't, then it's big value loss for them. But now they are bone dry after they drop this beat right here. We're in a pretty decent position, but we're split off thanks to these ults. And here comes the Bastion, Reign of Pain. So at this juncture, we just need to mitigate our losses, right? We traded out 1 or 2 kills there. They also went for flanks, so they wasted a little bit of time keeping the Cassidy up and then missing like 3 embarrassing shots on this Baptiste. But our Cassidy doesn't. And our Mercy, being as insane as she is with her value, keeps the Bastion up long enough for our Rhine to come back, get present on the cart. Our Mercy's behind me, so I nano our Rhine so he can take care of business on the cart without needing to get heals while we're all worried about the Ramatra. But guess what? Both of our DPS are back here while our Rhine is soloing this cart, and we win that team fight, and we just need 1 more to secure this win. So that's just the kind of power position that you can get from Ana. She does things that other characters can't do. She's from a unique back position from the line. They drop the window. I know they're going to be near the window, so that's an easy anti. It's going to make them back up. It's going to make them take some damage, and I'm going to get the sleep on the Orisa, throw the nade on the wall so it hits everything that was near the wall when the pin happened, and that is going to be all she wrote. Once you learn the power position of Ana, those difficult sleeps all of a sudden don't seem so difficult once you know how to play her correctly. Her positioning, I get 17 sleeps in less than 14 minutes, which is pretty insane. I get 33 assists, I deny almost 2k healing, and I hit a couple of really good nanos to help secure these team fights for my Reinhardt against their whirling circle of tanks that they had going on. They had Junker Queen, you know, they had their own Reinhardt, and they had their Orisa, but thanks to me and the rest of my team, we were able to put ourselves in a better position and then their tank. And with Ryan as strong as he is right now, that's the ball game. So Ana, great character, fun character. A lot of people not using her correctly, but when you do, this is the kind of power and influence you can get from this position.